Looks like we're ready to start the game. Kick is not official. Ready to go. St. Pete Little Devils ready to kick off. Kick is straight down the line. Taken by one of the up men for the Azalea Bulldogs. Covered wide. Job. Looked great out there. Flag on the play. It's all right. Count them. Looks like maybe. Looks like going to be too many men on the field. Zay comes alive, first down, 5 yards to go, just under 7 minutes to play. Offense does a little bit of adjustment. Quarterback just going to keep it, follow his blockers straight on that left side. Not much doing. Tackled by a pack of Devils, maybe. Coach getting some last minute direction for his defense. There comes the line, second down, called about 4 yards to go. Fumble on the play, covered wisely by number 12. Back to the action on the field, third down, called about 5 yards to go for the Bulldogs. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wolf hands off, backer in the field, maybe a yard on the carry. Defense looking to get that ball back. Under 3.5 to go. Wolf under center, got 3 backs in the stable. Gonna hand off, third man through, number 6 looking for a lane. Looks like he got a call back for their offense. St. Pete Little Devils pitches around that right side. Number 2 looking for a lane. Salutes one tackler. Number 2 still on his feet. Cannot get away from the pack of dogs. So before the end of the first quarter. Now, I believe the cheerleaders are selling shout-outs.
Yes, we are.
Perfect.
And shaker bottles.
So if you don't, and shaker bottles. So if you don't like hearing my voice, at least it'll say something you paid for. Number 8 round that corner. Number 8 running down the sidelines. Number 8 shaking, trying to get to the outside. Number 8 still got some moves. Still on his feet. Nice touchdown saving tackle by number 2. 28 and counting on the clock. St. Pete Little Devils hurrying up. Azalea Bulldog defense getting in place. Number 1 under center for the Little Devils, Sean Newton. Fakes a handoff, number 1 trying to get to the outside. Eludes one tackler in the background, cutting it back across the grain. Nothing, Zolan, Bulldog defense. I got a song going out for shout-outs for my cheerleaders. They're shaker bottles. And I will shout it out over the PA system. Number 1 just going to keep himself looking for a lane on that right side. Number 1 cuts it upfield. Eludes a couple of blockers. Number 1 running down the sidelines. Number 1 to the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Devils! 7:37 to go in the second quarter, excuse me. Don't forget during halftime, make sure you get up, stretch your legs, get something to drink. We don't want no parents, kids in the stands falling out on us. So please stay hydrated. And as always, please put your trash in the receptacles provided. Those are garbage cans, in case you were wondering. Because here in Azalea, we believe to keep it green, you got to keep it clean. Back to the field, number 1 under center for the Little Devils. Got 2 backs behind him in his stable. The Azalea Bulldogs looking to prevent the point after. Number 1 just going to straight up the gut. Going to be close, waiting for it. Looks like it's going to be a... Let the Bible bell come and save my soul. Back to the action on the field. Azalea lined up to receive. St. Pete Little Devils lined up to kick. Don't forget, this is the JV flyweight. A lot of these kids never played football before. That's why the coaches are out on the field helping them out. Because we want the kids to get a great experience. Beautiful kick by the Little Devils. Driving number 6 back to his own 30-yard line. He's looking for a lane. Got a block right in front of him. Trying to get to corner. Number 6 running down the sidelines. Nice return by number 10 from their own 44-yard line. 6:41 and counting on the clock. St. Pete Little Devils defense want that ball back desperately. Put some more points on the board of their own. Number 12 going to hand off number 2 deep in the backfield. Number 2's got some wheels. Number 2's running down the sidelines. Beautiful run by number 2, Nazir McField. Azalea comes the line. First down and 10 inside the 50-yard line. Walter Wolf under center. Fumble on the play. Wolf just covers it wisely. Going to bring up second down and hook you up. 4:30 and counting before halftime. Azalea's got the ball at about the Little Devils 46, possibly 7-yard line. Number 12 can't get that snap clean cover. Halftime check out the concession stand. Like I said, they're busting out all kinds of new options. We've got a grilled chicken sandwich and a grilled chicken salad. Also chicken wings. 2 weeks ago, those chicken wings were amazing, so they'll keep it up. Number 6 trying to get to that outside. Breaks through one tackler. Cannot get away from the action on the field. Number 12's got his offense. 3 backs behind him in the backfield. 3:06 and counting on the clock before halftime. Only down by 1 touchdown. Looking to make something happen. Handoff number 2 trying to get to the outside. Cannot get away. Looks like the defensive end, number 20. They might get jobs at St. Pete Power Sports, pushing some vehicles. It's hard to beat those cute little faces in those outfits. Only $1. And they're even proving to you they work well. Exactly. Handoff straight up the gut, looking for a lane. Number 2, not much of a lane to run to. It's good for you, too. They used to give us pickle juice during football games. I think it's our parents didn't like us, but I like pickles. Just under a minute to go. St. Pete Little Devils got second down, called about 9 yards to go. Offensive coach making some last-minute adjustments. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. It's going to be against the offense. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. St. Pete Little Devils come to the line. It's going to be second down, called about 14 after the penalty. Got a shout out to Jermaine Bradford, number 2 on the St. Pete Little Devils. Go Jermaine, mommy loves you. Going to Jermaine Bradford, number 2, who's running the ball right now. Number 2 trying to get the outside. Number 2 looking for a lane. Number 2 running down the sidelines. Finally knocked out of bounds. There is a flag. The way the refs indicated, looks like it's going to be a block in the back against the offense. Pete Little Devils looking to add to their lead. Azalea Bulldogs looking to shut them down post haste to keep the lead at only 7. We'll do a quick halftime, come right back out here. Make sure you stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Very important. The coaches are taking care of those little kids on the field. Number 1 under center for the Little Devils. Pitch is out. Oh, pitch is going to be over his head. Looks like it's going to be a pile of kids down there. Don't know who's recovered it. Looks like the Little Devils did hydrate. They've got fresh baked cookies. They smell amazing. I snuck a couple, but don't tell them. They are beautiful. St. Pete Little Devils pitches out. Number 8 looking for a lane. Cuts it back. Avoids one tackler. Number 8 still on his feet. Cannot get away, though. Tackled by a host of Bulldogs. Looking to get that ball back. Stop it so they can open that second half. Drops back to pass. Looks like throw it out there. Going to throw it out there. Intercepted by the Bulldogs. Number 10 still on his feet. Tackled, but heck of an interception by Dylan the Z-Man. St. Pete Little Devils, Azalea Bulldogs. This is the BBN, the Bulldog Broadcasting Network, the home of the world-famous Azalea. Kick is up, covered wisely by one of the up men for the St. Pete Little Devils. I believe it was 28. Back to action on the field is going to be first down, called 10 yards for the St. Pete Little Devils. Coach doing some last-minute adjustments. Defensive coach making sure his boys are all lined up where they're supposed to be. Pitches out over the head of number 2. Dropped on wisely. Up. Scumble for the ball. Waiting to see what the...
See, they've been sponsors for years. ones responsible for 4 years.
Yeah, I got a list. I wrote them down today. Because there's a bunch of new ones that I don't. St. Pete Little Devils comes to the line. Number 1, get around the corner. Number 1, streaking down the sidelines. Number 1 to the 30, the 20. Number 1, one man to beat. Number 1, touchdown! Flag on the play. Looks like it is going to be a block in the back against the Little Devils. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Repeat, second down. The penalty going to be second down and 20 for the St. Pete Little Devils. Coach is making some last-minute adjustments on offense. Hand off number 8, trying to get around that left side, looking for a lane. Number 8 cannot avoid that Bulldog defense. Up 6 and counting on the clock. I'm still waiting for an Azalea Bulldog roster for the next game. Hand off, trying to get around that right side with a reverse. Number 2 got a flag in the backfield. Number 2 still on his feet. Number 2 weaving through traffic. Number 2 still running. Number 2 looking for the sideline. Finally brought down, but hold the huge third down for the St. Pete Little Devils. Trying to get themselves out of a third down and called about 35 yards. My math's correct. Number 1 just trying to keep it himself, trying to get around that outside. Number 1's got some wheels. Number 1 gets the corner. Number 1 eludes a tackler still on his feet. Number 1 running down the sidelines to the 40. Knocked out of bounds about 4 yards. Azalea Bulldogs looking to get that ball back to get their offense on the field, get some points of their own. 3:37 to go in the third quarter. Hand off number 8. Ball is juggled a little. Oh, number 6 is running the ball right now, Bobby. Doing a heck of a job, number 6, G. Taylor and Price, Terry and Price. Back to the action on the field as A Bulldogs got second down, called about 7 yards. And out straight up the gut, looking for a lane. Number 18 driving hard for the Bulldogs. 19. 1 under center. Parker Dugan. 1 back behind him in the backfield. Number 6 looking for that outside lane. Tackle deep in the backfield by number 10, Devin.
Can we go thrift shopping?
What? Somebody needs to go to math class. Back to the action on the field. Huge 4th down for the Azalea Bulldogs, trying to keep their drive alive. St. Pete Little Devils want that ball back. Flag on the play. Down, 4th down and 10 after the penalty. 7:56 on the clock. Pitch out. Oh, looks like the pitch is picked up, but it's going to be tackled in the backfield. That's going to be turnover on. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the offense. Yard line. Looking to get some more points on the board. That Bulldog defense wants that ball back desperately. Hand off number 2, looking for a lane straight up the middle. Number 2's got some wheels. Number 2 wheels it back into the middle of the field. Nice open field. St. Pete Little Devils comes to the line, second down, called about 4 yards to go. Pitch out, trying to get around that left side. Number 10 looking for a lane. Number 10's got some wheels. Flag on the play. Number 10 running down the sidelines. Finally knocked out of bounds by number 2. Not have the other team's roster. It's a holding call on the offense. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. Repeat, second down. On the field, man, I can smell the burgers and the chicken now. Making me hungry. Don't forget cheeseburgers, hamburgers, french fries, grilled chicken sandwiches. Flag on the play. Maybe they smell the cheeseburgers. 2 o'clock. Ticking down. Azalea wants that ball back. 3rd down and long. Number 8 looking for a lane. Breaks through 1 tackle. Number 8 cannot get away from number 3. Number 1 just going to try to keep it himself, willing to get outside. Number 1 cuts back across the screen. Number 1 uses his coach. Number 1 still trying to run and loses a couple of Tigers in the backfield. Number 1 still on his feet. Number 1 finally laying down the sideline. Number 1 running down the sidelines. Cuts it back in the middle of the field, still on his feet. Number 1, Jershawn Newton. Go. It's smoking. 3:05 and counting on the clock. Pitch out around that left side. Number 2 looking for a lane. Cannot get away. That was Mr. Hazelwood singing like that. Number 1 under center for the St. Pete Little Devils just over 2 minutes ago. Drops back to pass. Throws it out there. Got a man downfield. Just over his outstretched receiver's hands. That was number 2. 4 o'clock stopped after the incomplete pass. Number 1 under center. Got 2 backs directly behind him. Drops back. Number 1 just going to keep it himself. Trying to get outside. Got a blocker in front of him. Number 8 leading traffic. Number 1 still on his feet. Trying to cruise the outside. Still on his feet. Running down the sidelines. Finally, home of the Azalea Bulldogs. The dog pound. This is the BBN, the Bulldog Broadcasting Network. Handoff. Number 1 trying to get around that left side. Number 8 doing the work. Number 8 cuts it back. Number 8 looking for the end zone. Number 8 going to take it to the house. Touchdown for the Azalea Bulldogs, I believe. Although I do have a Seminoles Chiefs shout out up here. Handoff. Number 2 trying to get around that right side for the point after. Shakes and bakes, going to take it to the corner. That's number 2 for the Little Dogs. Azalea Bulldogs lined up to receive. Number 10 with a kick. Beautiful kick. End over end. Caught on the fly by number 2. Skate to the outside. Breaks 1 tackle. Little man with a big purpose running down the field. Number 2 still on his feet. Heck of a return by Azalea Bulldogs coming to the line. 1:04 and counting on the clock. Timeout on the field. Timeout on the field. Azalea Bulldog. 9 seconds to go on the clock. Number 1 hands off around that left side. Looking for a lane. Number 2 still on his feet. Number 6, running down the sidelines. Number 6 looks back. Heck of a run by number 6. James down in 2040, 9 years ago. Handoff. Number 2 around that right side. Number 2's got some wheels. Number 2's running down the field. Number 2's cruising down the sidelines. Number 2 finally knocked out of bounds. St. Pete Little Devils trying to protect that end zone. Put it out there. Looks like number 6 going to try his hand at the other side. Couple of yards by Jalen Lewis before he's tackled by about 6 yards to go at the 26-yard line. St. Pete Little Devils. We've got 50 seconds left on the clock. Looking for a man to hand the ball off. Finally found one. Number 6 trying to get around the corner. Number 6 tackled in the backfield by the... Pitch out. Number 10 in the backfield throws it out there. Pass is going to be incomplete. Mr. Dugan under center. Number 1 got a back behind him. It is lunchtime. Pitch out. Number 10 get a hand. Number 2 avoids 1 tackle in the backfield. Cannot get away from the rest of the players. Looks Pete Little Devils.